Look around. Traffic, emails, global news, impossible demands. We are drowning in modern chaos. We desperately try to control everything outside of us: our boss's mood, our friend's behavior, the outcome of a goal. And this pursuit of external control is why we are drowning in anxiety. It's time to stop trying to calm the storm and start mastering the ship. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control of your reaction. The Stoics called this your inner citadel, a fortress of the mind that external events can never penetrate. If you can master your inner world, the chaos of the outer world loses its power over you. The only thing you truly own in this life is your judgment and your response. So how do we actually build that inner citadel? It starts with the most powerful tool the Stoics gave us: the dichotomy of control. The philosopher Epictetus said, "Some things are in our control and others are not." When anxiety hits, immediately divide your problem into two columns. 1. What I control, my effort, my judgment, my preparation. And 2. What I don't control, the outcome, other people's opinions, the traffic. Dedicate 100% of your energy to the first column and 0% to the second. This simple filter eliminates 90% of your daily anxiety. Principle 2. The view from above, the perspective reset. But filtering stress isn't enough. Next, we need to conquer the stress we do let in. Let me show you the mental reset button used by Emperor Marcus Aurelius. The view from above. We magnify our problems because we are standing too close to them. Practice. Imagine your current problem: a stressful email, a social media critic, as viewed from the ceiling, then the city, then from space. Marcus Aurelius encouraged looking at the vastness. Soon you'll be ashes or a skeleton, and either a name or not even a name. Your stress feels tiny from that height. This immediately reduces the emotional charge of the problem. Principle 3. Premeditatio malorum, the art of anticipation. We've handled the present. Now let's look at the future. Anxiety thrives on the shock of the unknown. That's why we need Principle 3, the art of anticipating bad outcomes, or premeditatio malorum. Seneca warned, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Spend 5 minutes imagining the worst reasonable outcome of a current worry: losing the job, failing the test. Ask, if this happens, what is the minimal survival plan? By mentally rehearsing the worst-case scenario, you take away its shock power and realize you are resilient enough to handle it. Principle 4. The virtue system, the action blueprint. These first 3 tools are your shields. Now, for your sword. Stoicism isn't passive, it's about action. Let's look at the final most important principle, the virtue system. True peace comes from knowing you did your best. Actionable system. Focus entirely on your virtues: courage, justice, temperance, wisdom, not the external results. Example: if you send a respectful email to a difficult boss, you have acted with justice, fairness, and wisdom strategy regardless of their rude reply. You gain inner peace by knowing your internal conduct was flawless. This system is always within your control. Conclusion: choosing your inner master. You now hold the complete Stoic blueprint. You have learned to filter stress with the dichotomy of control, gain perspective with the view from above, eliminate shock with premeditation, and find peace through the virtue system. The external world will always be chaotic, but you no longer have to be a slave to it. You are the master of your inner citadel. The final choice. Will you remain a victim of external events, or will you choose to be the master of your internal response? Take one principle, the dichotomy of control, and apply it to your biggest worry today. Share your biggest worry and what part of it you can control in the comments below. Subscribe to The Healing Mindset, and let's build your inner citadel together.